Welcome back.
Thank you.
Why the hiatus?
Make sure that I was ready, prepared mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally to continue on this journey of telling my story, exposing my truth. So I had to kind of step back and do that introspection to make sure I had what it took to keep on doing this thing.
Yeah. So our subject is today, we're
Okay.
talking about sobriety, maintaining sobriety during a celebratory season from Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve. There's a lot of family events and whatnot. So did that hiatus help you to prepare for the first, I guess, three-fourths of that?
Absolutely. I mean, when I started this journey of, telling my story and just putting it on film for everybody to see or for to hear or whatever, I thought it was just going to be a situation that I was going to get on here and say some couple cool fly quotes and that was going to be it. But as I started to do, the work and answer the questions and examine myself, I realized that it was hard. It was hard. And, feedback and things from family, friends, and, foes alike was, coming in. And again, I just needed to step out of the limelight per se to, see if I really wanted to continue doing this shit.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
understandable.
So here I am, you know what I'm saying, ready to face the world.
Eh, did the hiatus, you talked about taking a step back. With sobriety, do you feel like maybe that was something you've learned? Kinda take a step back when things start to feel a little heavy?
Oh yeah. That was one of the things that was the only thing that was gonna help me to continue this journey is to step away from it for a while. I had to come to the realization and get honest with myself and get comfortable enough to tell the people that I've been in a abusive relationship with myself. It's been a long, hard battle with getting to this point right here. And again, the relationship has been abusive.
Mm,
You know what I mean? When I sit right here, it appears that I got it all together and I got all the answers. But it be at these moments when I am most uncomfortable, unprotected, battling with me.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The old me be having me in the chokey.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I battle that sucker every day. Me and that motherfucker go at it. Who? Me. You know what I mean? And I had to be honest enough to be able to tell you that, to be able to share that. And that was a scary thing.
Especially approaching the holidays, a time where I feel like sobriety can be a struggle for anybody.
If anybody who know me and just, the community, within a whole, within itself, holidays is gonna make or break you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. And if you got anything that you battling with, especially this illness called addiction, it's gonna be tested and tried during the holiday season because anything that happens gonna make you wanna fight or flight. It's going to make you want to revert back to that from which you came as far as your illness and your addiction, or it's going to make you want to get away from everybody who's associated with you and that part of your life. Because what's going to happen is all of the conversations of old are going to come back and it's a celebratory mood. It's a celebratory tone. So everybody wants to celebrate you, especially when they see you battling that demon. Oh, you look like you got it all together. So they want to tell you within the frame and the time frame of sipping and tipping, they want to tell you how proud of you they are. But all the while, that demon on the inside of you is saying, you ain't got this shit, Nick.
Yeah.
10 more minutes of this conversation, I had your ass knocking back fifths. 10 more minutes of this conversation, I had your ass sending one of the little homies to the stove. 10 more minutes of this conversation, I had your ass back there rolling up, twisted up, spraying no cologne like you ain't done nothing wrong. All the while I'm engaging in conversation with everybody looking like I so got it together. Those are the times that the fuck I don't. Truth of the matter is the people that are closest to me trigger me, who want to indulge and do those things just because it's like, it's one of those things to where you got it licked until you don't. This thing called addiction, it's going to sit dormant in you until you think you got it licked. And then that's when it's going to show its ugly head and raise its head and be like, yeah, you know you want to sip. It's the holiday season. You know you want to sip. It's Christmas. Look, everybody around. You know you want to sip. It's Thanksgiving. You know you want to smoke. You want, don't you want to smoke? You want, y'all cooked up all that food, man. Just a little bit of toke, a little bit of smoke. Man, you be straight. Then sometimes you just want to quiet the noise. You want to quiet the noise. You want to do what you used to doing, just zoning everything out, just blocking everybody out, just mentally checking out of the situation. That's when you got to hold on and hold fast to what you know, that this shit is one day at a time. For real, for real.
I hear you. So, is this your first full holiday season sober?
I'm going into year 2.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going into year 2. And year 1, I just ran like a scalded dog.
Okay.
I ran like a scalded dog. I just stayed away from everybody
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah. So this is the first year where you've engaged. What was that preparation like leading into it, knowing what was coming?
If I had a way to cancel it all, I would have,
Mm,
but that wouldn't have done me no good.
yeah.
I was looking for a reason to run. I
Mhm.
was looking for a reason not to go because, again, that battle on the inside, that battle with that nigga that's called me was telling me they got you, dog. They gonna piss you off. You already know what's gonna happen. Somebody gonna say some stupid shit. Somebody gonna do some stupid shit. And that's just gonna frustrate the hell out of you. Either you gonna go over there and you gonna kick it with everybody and be so tempted to fall back into the motherfucking to the ways of the old, or you just gonna stand fast and just continue to remove yourself anytime you need to. Several mental breaks is what it takes and what it took for me to get through this holiday season. Several mental breaks, several mental resets, a lot of prayer. I went through a whole bunch of iced teas.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like although you were taking a lot of breaks, you were still more present this year than in previous times?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because taking them breaks is giving myself grace.
Yes.
It's just like taking those breaks was my medication.
Yeah.
I had to step off and take my medication, mentally reset myself, go back and fix myself on the inside. Cause I said me and that joker been tussling. Had to go make sure I was straight on the inside. So yeah, that was like taking my mental medicine, my spiritual medication was just like, yo, I need a minute. I need a minute. Yeah, they say that you had to remove yourself from the people, places, and the things that, cause you to use. But again, that ain't always possible. That ain't always possible because if I keep on removing myself from every little situation, I'm gonna end up in a box
Yeah.
because I used it everywhere I went in every situation. So therefore, I can't remove myself from life.
Right.
So therefore, I had to find some alternate ways to deal with these things.
That's it.
And those mental checkouts, those mental resets, those mental breaks is what got me through thus far. Thank you,
Mhm.
Lord.
Absolutely. So we have the last one coming, New Year's Eve. What what is that gonna look like for you?
A bunch of prayer, a bunch of prayer. I can't run from it. So I have to approach it in a way that's going to be beneficial to me and my loved ones. Because although, you know, they don't want to see me used. They don't want to see me out here ripping and running and drinking and smoking and carrying on. They don't want to see that. But in the meantime, they don't want to see me do that all the while doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So therefore, again, when they see me not doing that, that makes them want to celebrate even more because they happy for me that I'm not doing that. But all the while, I'm battling the, on the inside, like, God damn, this is hard. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, it's just a whole bunch of mental checkouts
Yeah.
and try to see where I'ma be and where they gonna be and how I can, protect myself
Yeah.
and, celebrate the new year in a responsible way that I don't have to wake up and apologize for.
I'm glad that you referenced protecting yourself because I feel like that has been a big piece of what this healing looks like for you is
No,
evolving into that person.
protecting me has gotta be the rule one.
Mm,
Nobody else matters. This shit is about me.
right.
It ain't about my family. It ain't about my kids. It ain't about no relationship. It ain't about no job. This shit is about my life. This is a life and death situation for me. I don't know what it is for the next person. I don't know what your struggles are. But as for me, sobriety is a life and death situation.
Yes.
I can't afford to lose this battle.
Right.
So therefore, I have to do what it takes for me to get to the next level, to get to where I want to be at. Whatever that may look like. And to be honest with y'all, I don't even really know. I don't even really know. Like Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get hit in the face. I get hit in the face daily with my addiction, trying to fight, to gain my sobriety, to maintain my sobriety. So therefore, yeah, I got a plan. I could come up with this elaborate echo speech and tell you, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. But when you ride by headed to the P block and you see Hennessy on sale and you know you got the money in your pocket, that's the challenge. When you pull up on Brody Mill and you know they got that that potion on them, or you roll past and you smell it in the air. Where's fair at? That's the real challenge. What you gonna do then? Sit down and make my mouth water talking about
Oh my
it.
gosh. I was about to ask you, are you going to tell somebody else that maybe has anxiety around being sober through the holidays? Maybe newly sober people.
This shit was easy, everybody be doing it.
Yeah.
So if you think you finna get up here and, say, okay, I got it licked. I got it whipped. I literally found myself having a conversation with myself last week about how long I'm gonna stay sober till I drink again.
Mm,
I'm gonna stay sober longer, just a little bit longer, just to make sure I can do it. I had to slap the shit out of myself to say, fool, what is your problem? What's the matter with you? That addiction got you thinking that you got it licked to where you can jump up out of it and go back into it
yeah.
and be okay. You fucking crazy? God already told me, already showed me the life that I'm living right now, the moment I go back into that addiction and that behavior, I'm gonna lose it all. He had already showed me that. So what I would tell somebody that's battling with these same things, pray about it and have a real conversation with yourself about what are the things that you need from you. Because this ain't no after school special, and I ain't Jiminy Cricket. So what's gonna have to be done by you got to be done for you. What's got to be done for you got to be done by you. Excuse me. This shit ain't easy, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I just sat and I looked through the papers and the files to see multiple people that I knew, that I know, that either got pulled over or arrested over the holiday weekend. And I laughed for two reasons. I laughed because they in their addiction and don't even know it, for one. And for two, I laughed and was happy, not because of somebody else's downfall, but thank God it ain't me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thank God it ain't me, because that once was me that somebody was looking at in the papers. Oh, how stupid he is. He's stupid. He's stupid. He should have did this. All he had to do was that. All he had to do was this. He shouldn't even did that. That was once me. But again, that addiction to tell you got this shit lit. Let me run out of Hennessy and the stove still low. Guess what I'm finna do? Hightail it, pedal to the metal, over there. So therefore, I could just pray for them that they want to find their way like I found mine, you know? It ain't no secrets, it ain't no special sentence. There is no special phrase, there is no special pill. It's just being willing and preparing to endure one of the hardest battles you've ever been in with yourself. With yourself.
So let's end on a high note.
Let's go.
What are you looking forward to going into 2026 with a clear head?
That makes me smile because I know that my breakthrough is just on the other side of my adversities. I see it, I feel it going into 2026. I could say I came into and came out of 2025 sober.
Yeah.
So if I did it once, I could do it again. And 2025 was good to me. I had some adversities, I've had some struggles, some things, didn't work out, but I survived.
Yes.
I survived with some lumps and bruises, mentally and physically, but I survived. And you will too. You know what I mean? For real. No pain, no gain is what the old song say. Believe in yourself. Anything's possible.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Well, want to cut this thing off?
I came in love, not leave in peace.
Out of here.
Peace out.